Well, hello there. Welcome to the C.A. Dixon channel, where as part of me documenting my journey from emerging writer to successful author, I've picked up a ton of information along the way, and I thought I'd share it with you. In this first part of the series, I've been focusing on the business side of things, and now I want to move into highlighting the development of your tools, which I'm going to break into two parts because this video I'm going to dedicate entirely to social media. Now with social media, as the saying goes, there are a gazillion ways to skin a cat. So take what I have to say as educated suggestions on how to lead with the best foot forward. Fun fact, for a number of years I worked as a digital marketing director for a handful of major labels. And when I would encounter an emerging artist who was reluctant to join the digital space, I would always tell them the same thing. Social media is simply a tool, and in this day and age, it is simply the most direct and immediate way to reach and engage your audience. And I guarantee there will be at least one social media platform that will match your vibe. Now, not every platform will offer the same opportunity for actual sales conversions, but you can learn a ton about the literary space by following agents, publishers, and other authors. And this information can be super important when you're pulling your pitch tools together, particularly your book comps, which I'll cover in a future video. First up is Facebook. Now keep in mind that the age demographic on this platform skews a little bit older. Now, this platform offers a lot of opportunity for conversion, according to a lot of authors, particularly if you are a nonfiction writer. Another meta product is Instagram. Now this is a heavily imagery-based platform, so it might not be the best in conversion for a writer, but you may already have a good following there, so you might as well tap into it. Next up is Substack and Medium. Now I put these two together because they both function pretty similarly. They both offer opportunities of community building, particularly if you are a short form writer. Another platform that you might want to have a presence on is LinkedIn. Now this one is like a Facebook for professionals, so you want to be very mindful with how you go about using it and try not to be too spammy. Next up is X, formerly known as Twitter. Now the community aspect of this has eroded a little bit over the last few years, but many agents and publishers will actually ask for your @handle in the submissions process. And double bonus if you follow agents and publishers on the platform. Now, BlueSky has been a decent alternative to Twitter. It doesn't have the main feed the way Twitter does, but you can follow specified interest feeds, and I will list a bunch of literary ones in the description. My personal favorite, TikTok. Now, this is not for the casual poster because it is a beast that needs to be fed. Now, there is an incredibly passionate literary community under the hashtag BookTok who are incredibly supportive of authors, particularly ones who are self-published. One thing to keep in mind about BookTok though, it does skew on the younger side, and they do seem pretty partial to romance, sci-fi, and fantasy. And how can I forget YouTube? Now, YouTube's been around for a while, so it's a fairly noisy space and it's pretty difficult to cut through the clutter. But there are a lot of tools within the platform that you can utilize, like shorts, playlists, and community posts. The last one I'll mention is Reddit. Now, I will disclose that this one is best if you already have a presence on the platform, as it operates as a pretty closed community. But I have found so much information and inspiration on Reddit that I think it's a platform worth being on. And if you are on Reddit, be sure to follow the subreddit that I've started called Emerging Writers. You're probably already on most, if not all, of these platforms, but I'll be sure to link to all of them in the description. And if there are other platforms that you find useful, let me know in the comments. And as always, if you find this video helpful or want more content like it, be sure to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.